my name is Megan, and this is Painted and Distressed. This video is part of my Christmas series, and today I have a really fun one. We're making some Christmas wall decor. I hope you enjoy. This first project, we're going to make a Santa ladder for a tree, or wherever you want to put it. So I take these two signs that to me resemble ladders from Dollar Tree, and so I'm just disabling them. There was a lot of staples in them, and these words were nailed into them, but I only broke that little piece right there, but it was easy to attach, so you have to be very careful because these are very fragile. So I just give them a little sanding, and then I'm going to take some E6000 and some hot glue, and I'm going to attach the two pieces to now make one ladder. And then I took it outside and I spray painted it with that red spray paint. And then once that was dry, it's time to make it look cute, I guess. And so from Dollar Tree, I have this little satchel, and then also from the 99-cent only store, I have this little Santa that I thought would be a perfect embellishment for this piece. And I was just taking off the greenery because it didn't really make sense to me that he would have greenery on him climbing up a ladder. And luckily his arms moved, so that was perfect, so I could mimic him looking like he was climbing up a ladder. And then I have this really cool sisal wreath that I'm also going to attach to the ladder. And so with this little sleigh rides bag, I'm going to attach it to Santa just using some regular jute rope, and I just kind of tie it around him and then tie it around the bag and then just kind of call it a day. And I'm just adding a little bow to the top of the wreath, and then I just hot glue it to the ladder. And then I use a combination of hot glue and E6000 to attach the Santa to the ladder to ensure that he does not fall off, because he does have a little bit of weight to him. So and then I did, just to keep the bag in place, I did hot glue that as well. And then this is how it turned out. And this is a 4-foot tree, so he is kind of tall, or the ladder is pretty tall, and it's just such a cute piece. And you can also hang it on a, on a shelf or display it however you wish. But I just think it's super cute, and my daughter actually has it in her room against her tree. This next project, I'm going to take this sign that I got on clearance from Michael's, and the words were really on there. And so first what I did was I took some apple barrel burnt umber paint, and I just painted the entire sign with that. That's just going to give me my base coat, because I wanted to paint this sign white and I did not want, obviously, to be able to see the words. So then I just got out my, what white did I use? Oh, I used my home decor milk jug chalk paint, and I just painted the entire piece. And this did take 2 coats to ensure a smooth finish. And then while that was drying, I took these 2 little wood houses from Michael's. They were only about $1 each, and some wood stain. And this is a water-based wood stain, and I'm just going to stain both houses the same color. And then I'm just going to take some puff paint from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to outline the windows to kind of look a little bit like some gingerbread houses, if you will. And this, since they already had the outline of the windows, it made it very easy just to take the paint and go over it. And I just added a little extra detail to the roof on both of the houses as well. And then I took a little bit of, or a lot of it, of white glitter to give them a nice little snowy look to the houses while the puff paint was still wet. And then I had these little mini snowflake garland from the Hobby Lobby mini section. And so I just kind of cut it apart and I'm just adding the little snowflakes to the front of these houses. And then I also had these little mini wreaths that I'm going to attach to the houses as well. And I just added my own ribbon to them. The hot glue that I was using, I think it might have been from Dollar Tree, and it was so stringy. And so you saw there where I hot glued one of the snowflakes and then it stuck to my finger. It was the string. Ugh, I do not like that. And then I have these super cute gnomes that I got from the 99-cent only store as well. And at first I thought I was going to use my own scrapbook paper for their hats, but I actually thought they were really cute. But what I did do is I took off their little greenery that they had and I just added those little plastic snowflakes just to kind of tie in with the houses, and so everything just kind of flowed together. And then I used a ruler for the first time ever to make sure that I attached these straight. And then all I did was just attach them with some hot glue. The spacing might not be perfect, but that's okay. I don't really care about that. I just wanted to make sure that they were straight and not crooked when I hot glued them. And then I did string some wood beads that I strung together myself from the 99-cent only store. And then I'm just going to hot glue the twine to the frame of this sign, as well as to the back of it. And then also just added a little extra of those snowflakes, those plastic snowflakes, just to, again, tie everything together with this sign. And then I did sand it just a little bit, just to get a little bit of distressing. And then using my Cricut, I just cut out the words gnome for the holidays because I couldn't think of anything else clever. So I just went with this generic saying. And then this was it. And it was super easy to make. And I think it's super cute. And I hung it above my bed. And I really like how it turned out. And I'd love to know down below in the comments, what do you think of this? This next sign is a lot of fun as well, and I got this one also from clearance at Michael's, and I really liked the frame on it. I loved the color of the wood, and I thought this scrapbook paper would look really nice with it. And so to cut it to size, instead of taking the frame apart, I just put the paper inside of it and just kind of folded where it needed to go, like kind of folded it down to size and then cut it. And I made sure that the plaid lined up as well. And then I just use a regular glue stick and I attached the paper to the sign. Now I do use the Dollar Tree scrapers to ensure that there isn't any air bubbles or, you know, anything like that. You do have to be a little bit careful to make sure you don't rip the paper, so don't apply too much pressure, but these scrapers work great. So once I had everything aligned, then I just took these little tags that I got from, I believe, Hobby Lobby last year. There's just a pack of a bunch of different sizes. And then I'm just giving them one coat of the folk art chalk paint in Milk Jug again. And then I'm gonna string on some twine, just some various wood beads that I have from the 99-cent only store. And I just do the natural color and then red and then make a pattern that way. And then I would recommend putting the tag, like stringing the tags on as you're stringing the wood beads, but my tags were still wet when I was making the wood beads, so you'll see how I attach them in just a minute. And what I'm doing here is I'm just taking some wood snowflakes from Dollar Tree and I'm just giving them one coat of the Milk Jug chalk paint as well. So to attach these to the wood beads, then I'm just taking a little bit of twine and then I just space them out where I want, and then I just make a little loop and then I just cut off the excess. Super easy. And then that way also they lay straight or flat, or as flat as I could get them. So with the wood beads, I did make sure to leave some space for them as well. And to attach the wood beads to the sign, I just actually wrapped it, the extra twine to the back of the sign, and then I just hot glued it. And then with my Cricut, I just cut out the letters MERRY, and then I just attached them to the tag. And why didn't I use transfer paper or a transfer sheet for this? I don't know. I don't remember why. I just didn't. It was pretty stupid because it takes quite a while to get it off of, because this is the smart vinyl, and so it takes quite a while actually. It's a little bit harder to get off, but I don't know why. I don't remember why. I'm sure there was a reason, but I don't remember. I didn't. So, and then the last thing is I just spread out the snowflakes and then I just hot glued them to the sign, and then that was it. And this project is done. And I would love to know what you think of this project as well, down in the comments below. And if you haven't done so already, I would very much appreciate if you would subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up, as it does help my videos get noticed just a little bit more. This last project, I got this sign from the Target dollar spot, I believe. And I thought it was really cute as is, but it was quite plain, and I thought I could do a little something fun with it. So I'm just taking some of the same scrapbook paper that I used in the previous project, and I'm just gonna wrap the entire frame with this paper. Now, it was a little bit more it was more challenging than I thought it was going to be. You got to make sure to match up the plaid, and then of course the length of the paper is shorter than the sign, but I just took my time with it, and then I just kind of wrapped the paper around so I knew the cuts of it, or like where I needed to fold it and stuff. And then I just took a regular glue stick, and I just attached it to the frame. And then I just made sure there wasn't any air bubbles and smoothed it out and all that stuff. And I worked with the left and right sides first because those were the longer pieces. And then I worked at the top to the bottom because it was just a little bit easier to get all of the paper onto the sign. Then I had a little gap here, and so I just matched it up, and then that was done. Then I just attached a cute little mini wreath that I got from Michael's to the front of the sign. And then I had some leftover greenery. It was just in my craft stash. I believe it's from Joann's. And then a little white bell in the middle, and then this was how it came out. And those other signs are from all supplies are from Dollar Tree that I made last year, and the video is linked down below if you are interested in watching that. And I thank you guys so much for watching this video in its entirety. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe to my channel. We have another video coming out in a couple days, and I have made all kinds of really fun personalized ornaments that you can do with kids or just have friends get together to make some. So make sure you are subscribed to be able to see that. And until then, I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.